I'm gonna help you build a strong foundation for long-term success. I'm Kelly Lee, and let's get back to the basics of strength training. Do you wanna strengthen and tone those trouble spots? Today's workout is gonna work those upper and lower abs hard. Are you up for the challenge? All right, let's go ahead and lay down on our back. We're gonna put our feet on the floor. We're gonna start by activating the core. So I want you to draw your belly button into your spine, firmly press your lower back into the floor, and we're just holding this position. We want to practice holding, feeling the activation, and breathing. If you're not sure if you're doing it right, slide one hand underneath your lower back, reset, and then try to see by pulling your navel in, pulling the 2 points below the ribs to above the hips, pull that ox in. How far and how hard can you push your abs into your hand? So you want to feel that pressure from your lower back onto your hand coming from here, okay? So I want you to hold this position. We're turning them on, making them ready to work. Now let's take it a step further and let's practice our tabletop. Our knees are over our hips, our shins are parallel. I hope mine are parallel. Same thing, draw your navel to your spine, let your legs stay here, relax those quads, relax those hip flexors, use your lower abs to keep your feet in this position, okay? And then the next challenge is to add the breath. So deep breaths, tabletop, activating here, relaxing here, okay? At first you're gonna feel some through the quads, but we'll work towards getting just your abs to fire. From there, another activation exercise we're gonna do, you're gonna bring one knee up, okay? Using your core, again, we're gonna push our hands, push our thigh away from us, and pull our knee in using your abs. So if you can either put both hands on your thigh, I'm pulling in for 3, for 2, for 1, and then I'm gonna switch sides. Both hands on your thigh, pull the knee in using your core, and then push away with your hands. If you wanna feel the work, take one hand right above your hips and dig deep. Go ahead and switch sides. Pull this way, and push away with your hands. 3, 2, 1. Good. No discomfort through the lower back. Set it up, pull in using your core, push away. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Okay. Now we're going to bring the legs back into tabletop, of course using the core, not using the legs. Drop them to the side, and we're going to open up that upper back. So palms together, lengthen through your spine. So lift, abs in, exhale as you open. Inhale as you come back. We're opening up through the upper back. Exhale, open. Inhale. This is such an amazing stretch and warm up. It feels great. When we get later in the workout, you're gonna be like, oh, glad I did that. Feel free to do it at the end too. It's really relaxing. Helps melt the stress away, all that tension we carry in the upper back. Good, go ahead and switch legs. Switch. Tabletop, not working here. Drop them down, lengthen out. From there, inhale as the hands come together. Exhale as you bring back. Good. Eyes follow your hand. Where your eyes go, your head goes, and your torso goes. Great job. Just enjoy this. We're gonna need it. Use your breath. 2 more. Last one. Okay, you ready to get started? If you need extra support, hands can go under your glutes or by your side for more balance, but we're gonna start with reverse crunches. From tabletop, active here, relaxed here. You're gonna inhale, drop your heels to the floor. Exhale, lift them up towards your chest. Now you can choose to lift your hips or not. They're both correct, okay? It's a reverse crunch. So think about using those lower abs, trying to bring your pelvis in towards your belly button. Now make sure you're breathing. If you start to feel lower back discomfort as you drop the heels, just change how far you're going, okay? Don't force the depth today. More important is find the right areas and activate, activate, activate. And then we'll build range of motion later. Great job. Quick knee hug, then extend the legs up. My hamstrings are tight, therefore more of a bend, but you can straighten yours out. From here, we're gonna up and touch the toes, okay? Exhale, lift. Lower abs are working to hold the legs up. I'm lifting through my ribs to bring my hands up to my toes. Hence the name, toe touches. If you feel any discomfort from the neck or you find that you're just pulling a little bit too much, gently put the hands behind the head. Okay, that little external cue of pressing your head back down, sounds weird, to your hands as you lift up is enough to relax the neck. Remember, anytime you feel too much neck strain, relax, reset, start again. And you can also put the tongue on the roof of your mouth. Whew. Again, knees to chest, hands into the glutes for extra support. Scissor kicks are next. So going back to lower abs is emphasis. Scissor kick those legs. Okay. Lower abs, tight, tight, breathe, breathe. Now, if you need to make this more difficult, you've done this a few times, welcome back. Drop those legs lower, okay? You don't want to feel any pain through the lower back, just a nice deep burn through the lower abs. And your scissors can be small or they can be big. The higher they are to the ceiling, the easier they're gonna be. The lower to the floor, the harder. So just listen to your body and do what feels right. Great job, bring the knees to the chest. Just like the toe touch, we set it up. This time we're going cross body, okay? So we're alternating. You can have the hand behind the head or just place it next to it. Lower abs are holding the legs up. Upper and obliques are twisting us. As you get better and as you get stronger at these, can you reach a little higher? Just think about lifting up through your ribs. You know that's feeling good. Now don't forget your breath. We get so much more from the movements when we use our breath. Woo, great job. Knees to your chest. Okay, double crunch. Knees in tabletop, hands behind the head. Everything comes in, everything opens. Exhale in, inhale, open. Again, same thing. Only take the feet down as far as you can with no lower back discomfort. Find a spot on the ceiling to stare at that's gonna help you relax that neck. And again, you can use the tongue in the roof of your mouth, or you can just find that spot and gently press your head down as you lift from the ribs up. All right, great job. So grab your gliders, sliders, paper plates, socks, whatever you want, but our feet need to move. So we're gonna enter our strong plank position, and we're gonna start with our pikes. Exhale as you pike, inhale as you come back to plank. Imagine a string from your navel to your spine. You're bringing your belly button up and in and back to that perfect plank. No saggy hips, okay? So if you get tired and you can't go all the way back to your plank, come a little higher versus lower. That's a safe way to build the strength. Woo! Kangaroo pouch, goodbye forever. Take a quick stretch back before the next one. Hands are underneath the shoulders. These are great on the gliders. You can also do them off. We're gonna go rocket. So you're gonna bring the knee into the opposite elbow, kick it out, bring it back. Knee in, out, kick it back. Now this is the one where if you don't put the pressure on the gliders, they're gonna divorce you. And then it's just not good. So keep a little pressure on so we don't lose it. Oh my God, you feel those obliques? Woo! So good. Kick it out as far as you can. Those are amazing, aren't they? Go ahead and grab your weights. You're gonna lay on your mat. You can also do this weightless. Okay, abs are tight, spine is long, it's braced, glutes are squeezed. We're gonna raise the arms and lower. Good. Keep your core tight, keep your glutes squeezed. Lifting, working through the shoulders. Feel that work through the upper back, as well as all those spinal stabilizers. Make sure those glutes stay tight, nice and tight too. It's a really small range of motion, so don't force it, okay? Don't make it bigger than it needs to be. Whew. Almost there. Good, and try to keep the neck as relaxed as possible in that one. I know it's tough, but starting on plank on the hands, we've got our T stabilization. From here, we're gonna rotate up, hold it there, back to plank, rotate the other direction. So you go from plank on the hands to a beautiful side plank. If you need to make it easier, spread the feet wider. If you need to make it more difficult, bring the feet closer together. Okay, and you can hold those side planks as long as you want. How about as long as your obliques can stand it? Make sure when you come back to plank, it's perfect, it's strong, your hips aren't sagging, your butt's not teeping, it's not a pike. Great job, almost there. Feels so good to be strong. We got this, team. We're almost there, almost down with our first round. That's good news, right? Oh, this feels like a long 30 seconds, doesn't it? Isn't it amazing? Quick stretch. All right. Round one down, 2 to go. Flip it over. Back to our reverse crunch. Hands under the glutes if you need the extra support. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, release. Now, what did I say on the last set? If you're feeling back pain, especially now, you might be a little fatigued from our first round, just cut it short, okay? As long as you're feeling the work through those lower abs, you're bracing from your ribs to your hips, and you feel strong, keep going and make it small. If you need to just take a break, do that too. Exhale as you draw your knees to your chest. So the focus on this is the lower portion of our abs. Don't worry, we're gonna give them a break next. Extend the legs up, and here we go, touching the toes. Relax the neck. Try the tongue trick if you haven't done it yet. Hands behind your head if you need it. Lift those shoulders. Lower abs. Woo! Everything's getting a little tired, a little shaky. Stay strong. Almost there, team. We can do this. Just think we're doing it together. Use that energy. Let's bring the knees to the chest. Scissor kicks, hands under the glutes for extra support, and scissor those legs, okay? Too easy? Take it down. Oh, maybe we took it too far. Bring it back up. That's the beauty of this one. Just find where you feel strong and you feel safe. So maybe each round looks a little different, but you're feeling in the right spots. That's a good thing. So keep going. Just don't forget that breath. It's gonna give us that extra bang for our buck. Oh, bring those knees to the chest. Legs up again, across the body. Here we go. Now check in. Are your lower abs keeping the legs up over your hips? Or do you feel more through your thighs and your hip flexors? If you feel it, remember, just try to use those lower abs, tighten them, and push that lower back into the pad. And if that's too much, bend the knees. That's okay, you guys. I just want you to keep moving with me. Twist, twist. Do you feel those upper abs and those obliques? If not, you'll feel them tomorrow. Good. Woo. Last one, like this. Knees to the chest. Open up. Everything in. Everything opens. Great job. Exhale in. Inhale, open. Oh. So if you notice, we were alternating kind of from the upper to the lower. This kind of ties them both together. So we train them separately, and then we try to make them work together. And we get more from every rep. You're doing great. Stay with me. Enjoy that burn. It's gonna pay off. Ah. Okay, let's take it for our pikes. So again, toes on your sliders, gliders, plates, whatever you're using. Elbows underneath the shoulders, strong plank. teepee, and back to plank. Good. Exhale, teepee. Inhale, back to plank. Good. Keep going, don't stop. Now it's okay if your teepee's not getting quite as high as mine. That's fine. A little bit of a hinge from the hips up and then back to that perfect plank. That's a great start. It's a solid foundation and that's exactly what we want. So progress, not perfection. We got this, team. Amazing job. Hands under the shoulders. Okay, remember, a little pressure on the gliders here. In, kick, bring it back. Knee into the elbow, kick it out as far as you can, bring it back. Woo! Gotta love those rockets. You're getting a stretch and ab work and strength in the shoulders in one little exercise. She might be little, but she's fierce. Whew. Almost there. You can do it. I know you can. Stay with me. You got this. Great job. Take it down to the mat. Now again, I'm going to demo this one without your weights. You don't need weights for this one. Abs are tight, glutes are squeezed. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Now lengthen out through that neck. Find something to gaze at. This keeps you in a nice neutral position. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Abs stay tight, check in. Are your glutes tight? Are your abs tight? Are you using the shoulders to lift the arms? Remember, we need strong shoulders for all this fun glider work that we do. It's also going to help increase our posture. We're going to look amazing and feel amazing. Last one. Beautiful. Stretch your back. Okay, T stabilization. Hands plank, plank position. Rotate, side plank. Back to your beautiful, perfect, strong plank. Just like you. Beautiful and perfect. Strong. Abs tight. Obliques tight. No saggy hips. No teepeed butts. Remember, the only time we teepee is in that plank. Oh, you're doing great, you guys. This is hard. You're awesome. Oh, let's take a stretch back before we flip over. All right, 2 down, 1 to go. God, it's an amazing feeling. Going back to a reverse crunch. And inhales, you drop. Exhales, you lift. God, we're all so lucky. I'm giving you so many amazing feelings. Your abs are feeling amazing right now. You're gonna feel so great after the workout's done and you completed it. You'll never regret doing any of these workouts. You'll regret not doing them. And tomorrow when it hurts, when you laugh or try to get out of bed, I mean, laugh, because we gotta laugh every day, and just roll yourself out of bed. That's okay. I do it all the time. It's a roll instead of a lift. It's kind of what you just gotta do. Hang in there, we're almost done. Great, bring your knees to your chest. Legs up and straight up to the toes. Relax your neck. And then it's how high can you lift your shoulders off the mat. So lower abs are still working, they're holding the legs up. Upper abs are lifting us up towards our toes, towards the ceiling, towards the stars. Oh, great job, team. Stay strong with me. Oh, feel that? You can do it, push through it. It's your body saying, I'm tired, but I got this. Oh, bring those knees to the chest. Hands under the glutes for extra support and scissor. Remember, the easier, the higher, the harder, the lower. So listen to how you're feeling right now. Squeeze those glutes, using those lower abs. I've heard this horrible term the other day, the mommy pooch. Okay, we don't want to use that, but that lower area, if you're not feeling happy with it, you're gonna love this workout. You're gonna love the results, so keep going, I promise. It's worth it. It's It's worth every second that we're feeling right now. I'm feeling it right there with you, so I know. Woo, knees to the chest, alternating cross-body toe touch. Come on, team. So remember, we're using the upper abs and the obliques to lift the shoulders and twist. Okay, when you want to challenge yourself, just see if you can get those hands a little bit higher. And those legs a little straighter, so we gotta work a little more to get it up there. And don't forget to breathe. It sounds silly, but I forget all the time. So lower abs are locking those legs up there. Upper abs and obliques are reaching and twisting. Great job. Whew! Almost forgot the double crunch. Bring it in, open up. Exhale in. So I really want you to focus on feeling the difference when we go from like the toe touches to the scissors, and then when we put them both together. So maybe you're getting really good at using your upper abs or your lower abs, but you're still feeling this is a little bit off. Don't worry, we're gonna build towards putting the two together and making these exercises really strong. It's gonna make your core strong, stable, and really functional. Okay. Back to those gliders. I love it. In all my abs classes, they named these the discs of death. And what it is, it's the death to the fat that's covering up those beautiful abs that we have. Inhale, exhale, lift. Okay, I want you to focus on using those lower abs to pull your toes towards your chest and control that release. So if you want to make that more difficult, you actually go slower from your pike back to your plank. So you go up and you count 3, 2, 1, going back to plank. More in just like that. So 3, 2, 1, and then you go up again. That's how you make that more difficult. Hands under the shoulders, legs out, in, kick. Remember, keep that pressure on the gliders, on these. My obliques are gonna thank me tomorrow. We got this, team. Stay strong. These are tough. Just a couple more reps. Come on, we can do it. Together. Take it down to the mat. Okay, again, these can be done with or without weights. Core is braced, glutes are squeezed, neck is long, lift and release. This is our Y raise. Lift and release. We're lifting by squeezing the shoulder blades, lifting them up, thumbs up to the ceiling. Abs stay braced, glutes stay squeezed, chest stays up. Try to exhale on your lift if you can. Good. Remember, it's not a very big range of motion, so that's okay. And try to look straight down, slightly in front. Don't look at me while you're doing these. Oh, take a stretch back. Great job. How you feeling? A little tired? Me too. Okay, here we go. Plank, last one. Good, remember you can hold that side plank as long or short as you need. You got this. We can do this, team. Now make sure as you rotate, your hands are still staying underneath your shoulder because that's where we're strong, that's where we're stable. Woo! Great job on that circuit, you guys. Now it's time for the challenge. We're going 1 minute of pikes. That should sound tough and should sound like a lot. So go ahead and put your feet on your gliders. You've had 3 rounds to practice those pikes. I don't care about how high your hips go. I will never care. I care about you lifting up a little and then coming back to your perfect plank. Let's go for as many reps with perfect form in 1 minute as we can. You got this. Here we go, team. Abs in, you're on. Use your breath. Exhale, lift. Inhale, plank. Good. Now we don't want to feel any pain through the shoulders, so make sure those abs are staying nice and tight. And as we pike, we're not moving too much to the upper body. We're moving just from that, creating that teepee. Keep going, don't stop. You can do this. I know how tough it is. I've been doing it for a long time, but it's worth it. I promise your jeans will fit better, they'll look better, you'll feel better. And most importantly, you're gonna build that strength that's gonna support your spine, and you're gonna feel awesome. And when you have that strength, that nice deep strength, you're not gonna have that back pain that comes from having weak abs. How are you feeling, guys? Almost there. Do you got those few extra seconds in you? If it's feeling easy, can you go a little higher or a little slower on your way down? Great job. Awesome job on the challenge. If you want to, you can count the pikes reps, how many you do each time so you can compare, or you can just see how you feel. See how long you can go in that minute, feeling strong, feeling great. Awesome work today. I had so much fun. I hope you did too. I can't wait to hear from you in the comments, and I'll see you next time.